Hey guys, how you doing? I want to speak to you today about inner child work and the importance of it. Basically how it's been so transformative in my own life that I decided to learn how to do it in order to help others. Basically, just growing up in this world, just being born into this world can be quite traumatic enough. And that's without sort of schooling and unconscious parenting and whatever traumas happen along the way. We've all got our stuff, right? No one has the perfect childhood. And basically what happens, the child's mind up to about the age of 8 is like a sponge. The brainwave functioning is in theta mode, which means it's wide open for anything to reach the subconscious, which then becomes our belief systems about ourselves and the world around us. So we're very influenced at a young age. Now the mind is very clever as well. If the child is experiencing trauma, now it doesn't have to be severe trauma like abuse or physical abuse, sexual abuse. It can be anything. It can be like the father leaving the family home, or a bad argument between the mother and father that happened once. The mind will fracture and it will create what we call protector characters. Okay, so these guys come in and they protect the child from whatever's going on. And they're great. I mean, they have a very, very important role to play because as we grow older, the protectors are still protecting the inner child. But what they actually become are like trigger points. Okay, so as we grow older, most of us, because most people aren't interested in doing the emotional or the inner child work, we grow up with those protector characters still there. So, for example, I'll give you one for me. Yeah. So up to a year and a half ago, I could be very defensive, right? Very, very defensive, which would cause communication problems. And instead of listening to someone, or straight away, I'd have my guard up. Now, what that stemmed from was stuff during school. I had some problems at school. And, I grew up then to become quite defensive of myself. You go through that, and what happens is you meet the protector you go through your subconscious, you meet the protector that is there, that is causing that behavioural pattern, and you have to kind of like bargain with him to speak to the inner child part of yourself. So you talk to the protector, you thank the protector, and then you can get back to the inner child, and from a source-connected place, you can then reassure the child. You can reassure the child that everything's okay, you're here now, you're supporting, and you're not going to leave them. Because we've all, as adults, we've all got that little boy or that little girl that is there, that has been neglected, because we don't get taught this stuff. We don't get told how important inner child work is. You've got all these people that are going down the gym to look after themselves physically. That's great. I'm not knocking that. But where are all the people that are doing the emotional work? It's just as important. And this is what people don't understand. It's no good having a beautiful physical body, looking great, but you've still got all this undealt trauma, stuff that's holding you back. So what happens is that you have a population of people that have grown up and they've got all these trigger points. We don't just have one. Like I say, I've been working on this myself for a year and a half, so, and I actually thought, this is what us guys do. We palm it off. I'm all right. I had quite a good childhood, but you palm it off, say, well, everyone's got their stuff, and you just disregard it like it's just part of life. And yes, it is part of life, but it doesn't have to stick with us because it holds us back. These trigger points hold us back in life. They hold us back from having better relationships, hold us back from communicating better, from loving ourselves, from loving other people better. And once you work through these aspects of yourself that have been ignored and you delve into the subconscious and you start working with these parts, I'm telling you, your life will change, your relationships will change, you'll feel much more comfortable in your skin, you won't care so much about what people think about you, and the list goes on really. So, you know, it's only because I noticed the difference within myself, the huge shifts in my behaviour, and that I decided that I wanted to learn how to do this myself. It is so important, especially for the guys out there. You know, of course, it's important for the women too. But as men, we're very much suppressed. We're very much, you know, take it on the chin. You know, we're not supposed to be dealing with our emotions. You know, that's what the women do. You know, we're just like the big strong men, and we don't, you know, just carry on, that kind of attitude. Well, that doesn't work. That's not going to help it's not going to help you have a better relationship with your partner or your wife when you've still got all those trigger points. So what we're seeing is people are coming to relationships and they've both got their baggage, they've both got their triggers. So you've got the woman that's projecting her inner child stuff onto the man, and then you've got the man projecting his inner child stuff back onto the woman. So we're a trigger point for each other. So many people are coming to relationships, they've not done any kind of healing work, they're just like basically saying, here, you deal with that, and the other person saying, well, you deal with that. And of course, it's not working. That's why so many relationships are breaking down, because people are not doing the work. They're not doing that inner work that is going to enable them and give them the platform to go on and have a strong relationship. And not only that, we actually draw in people, circumstances into our lives based on the unhealed parts, based on our unhealed wounds. So, for example, if you've got a deep buried betrayal wound in you, just say, like I say, again, maybe your dad left the family home, or, you know, something like that. And if you leave that unhealed, there's a high chance that you will draw someone into your life that will betray you. Maybe they'll cheat on you or whatever. Okay, because what is happening here is your subconscious mind is drawing in another person for you to experience. I mean, it sounds like a really cruel lesson, but in a way, if you can see what this lesson is, it's like a golden nugget. So the subconscious is drawing in another experience to you, and they're saying, look, Dave, look, Sarah, look, whoever, you've not healed that part of you. So here's another opportunity, presented as a partner or a friend or whatever, for you to experience that and heal that wound in you. You know, wake up, basically, is what it's saying. And then you work through the wounds that attracted those people, because so many people, I bet you, people watching this, many of you will be going, yeah, I keep on attracting that kind of person. And I was the same. I was like, why do these people keep coming into my life? That's the reason why. It's because the inner child has not been worked on. There's no emotional work being done, and you are drawing in those experiences because you're being given like another opportunity to heal. But we don't want to keep having those opportunities. We want to heal them straight away. We want to heal them quickly. So, very, very powerful work, guys. And like I say, I was so moved by it. It's been so transformative in my own life that I decided to learn how to do it, to take courses, and to offer it to other people. And it's one of my intentions as well. I mean, I work with both men and women, but it's one of my intentions really to get men to start doing the emotional work and stepping up, because, you know, it's holding us back in our relationships from being the men that we can. But like I say, yeah, I'm happy to work with both male or female. So if you are interested, you can email me at tony@transcendingtimes.org. It's tony@transcendingtimes.org. Send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But have a think about it, guys. Even if it's not with me, just don't ignore it. Don't ignore that, little girl or little boy that has been crying out for you for years and years for your attention, because I tell you, you change that, or you work on that, your life will shift and you'll start drawing in the experiences that you actually want. You'll be intentionally drawing people in, not just drawing people, random people in by chance. So yeah, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I look forward to hearing from you soon, and take it easy. Bye.